Greeting everyone. It's me, Jivan Dhakal, the managing director of JD Learning and Entertaining. And as usual, we are again here for the discussion about the matter, about the issue related to teaching and learning. Okay, and you know that we have been raising the different issues related to teaching and learning, teaching English, language and education. Okay, we have been sharing our knowledge, and here is our special personality, our special guest, Tara Chandra Yogi. I would like to welcome our Tara sir. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Okay, sir. Today we are going to discuss about one of the issue, one of the that important matter related to teaching. Okay, not only English language teaching, teaching for all the languages. Okay, all the subject. It means it is solely related to our classroom teaching.
Yes.
Our subject matter is classroom teaching.
Yes.
Okay, and we know that classroom teaching is one of the important factor for the quality education, for good learning and teaching. In our school, we can see that there is no proper management of classroom. Okay, due to that problem, the quality of education is not, it's decreasing day by day. That is also one factor, one cause of that decreasement of quality of education. Okay, and today we are going to talk about this. Okay, and I will have some question. I will put some question to you, and you should reply, and you should also make share your experience, your knowledge, your experience. Okay, to our audience, to our learners, to our teachers. Okay, and without doing any delay, I would like to ask you a question.
Sure.
Okay, and sir, we know that classroom management is one of the essential factor for the effective learning. Okay, and what is classroom management? Artha, what is your view on classroom management?
Yes, as the word suggests itself, classroom management is related with the management of the classroom itself inside the classroom.
Yeah.
And it's the duty of the teacher itself, because teacher is the whole soul, owner, and master or controller of the classroom. So this classroom management means the management of seating plans, furniture, required teaching materials, and ventilation of air, and some doors, rules and regulation inside the classroom. Teacher has to make before the students for their proper teaching learning activities.
Yes.
So classroom management, in a very short definition, is the management of the classroom items inside the room. For example, furnitures, dustbin, teaching materials, windows, doors, and the system of making the children sit. I mean, different opinions are there. Sometimes what happens, the teacher has to filter the students, select the students. For example, there are some weak students, right? So some teachers, because of their ill sitting planning, the children cannot get or cannot listen properly the teacher, and because of them, what happens? The weak student goes on again becoming weaker and weaker. So under the classroom management, this activity is also under the classroom management, that a teacher will have to pay attention on the weak student, and he has to determine, he has to decide where to make the child sit. If there is a short boy, and he is unable to see the whiteboard properly, and sitting backside at the end of the class benches or the class, then a class teacher or the teacher who is inside the room can call him and make him sit in the front line. So these sitting systems and management of the classroom items are under the classroom management.
Sir, you told that classroom management is one of the effective factor. Okay, and classroom management means not only that what to say in five structure. Okay, not only sitting but also all the means there are so many that were points
Yes.
for the classroom management. Yes, and you told that classroom management is one of the effective factor important. And why is the classroom management important? I mean, and why do you think that classroom management is required for the effective learning?
Yes, because learning depends upon so many things.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, learning depends upon the easiness of the student. If a student where he is sitting on the bench, I mean, where he is sitting is feeling uneasy and he is not feeling relief, and he cannot receive the message what the teacher is sending, because learning is an activity of sending message and receiving message.
Yeah.
Well, there should be connection between the mind of the student and the teacher. Whatever the teacher has got in his mind, he tries to transfer his knowledge through his voice, through writing on the books. So for all these things receiving, for all these things, a student should feel first of all himself or herself comfortable. If sitting plan is not good, the sitting management is not good, if the bench or the chair on which he is sitting is broken or is pulling or pushing or moving, then what happens, the child feels uneasiness and his attention, his concentration is broken. And concentration broken means he will do activities but he will not receive anything. So classroom management is very much important thing for an effective teaching learning activities. Is important for the teacher as well as for the learners too. Teacher in the sense, because his motive is, his target is to transfer his knowledge to the student in a proper way. And if management is not good, then that target, that motive will not be completed. And in the sense of the student or on behalf of the student is there, he is spending his time, and he is trying, but he is unable to receive the message or knowledge. So this ill classroom management is not beneficial, or is beneficial neither for the teacher nor for the student. So classroom management is very much important thing for teaching learning activities.
Yes, sir. The classroom management is very much important for what to say teaching learning activities.
Yes.
And this is the problem, that was main problem of our schools. Okay. And how can this problem be solved? It means how to do classroom management, or what are the point for doing proper classroom management?
Yes, I got your question. And question is also very admirable.
Yes,
because some teachers expose themselves. Some teachers put their problem openly before their seniors regarding classroom management. But many of them do not expose themselves, do not put the problem of classroom management before their elders or seniors. So this question is very much important. Anyway, whether they are putting those problems before their seniors or not, but problem is there. We have to understand that problem is there in the classroom management. If classroom management is not good, I'm sure that there will be not complete learning, and that energy and that attempt of the teacher will be wasted. This way. And now question comes, how to manage and what are the factors that affect the classroom management? Then for that answer, I would like to say that classroom management should start from the cleanliness of the classroom. I mean, classroom should be clean. And now who has to clean that room? And whose responsibility is that? That's another question. The classroom should be clean and tidy. Number one. Number two, the classroom should be well ventilated. There should be no suffocation. It's the summer time, and electricity fails again and again. I don't think there is any other management done by any board or any management committee like that regarding that electricity. I don't think in community school there are generators. So if electricity goes, it means the students are to suffocate inside the room. If there is not good management of ventilation.
Yes, sir.
So in the classroom there should be at least 2 windows, so that fresh air can come inside and go outside. And this is the second number. First number I said the classroom should be clean and tidy. And second number I said that classroom should be well ventilated, so that the fresh air can come inside and that carbon dioxide of the students can go outside. So this what will happen, it will keep the health of the students also perfect. Third number is that because students who come to learn in the classroom or in our school, they are not from the same or equal community or equal religion, equal economic conditions. They have diversity. They may be from different caste, different religion, different financial conditions, and family atmosphere. But we have to deal with them equally. So for that reason, a teacher has to select the students, because he goes every day, or he or she goes to the classroom every day. So he knows well that who is good in study and who is not good in study. So in classroom management, the student who is weaker should be kept just in front of the teacher or in the front benches, so that a clear watch can be done there, a clear interest, clear attention can be paid on that very students. Otherwise what will happen, if those students who are weaker or who are not good in study, if they sit at the last of the bench or at the last of the classroom, what will happen, proper attention cannot reach up to them. For example, if you talk about the voice of the teacher too, maybe because teachers too are from different health conditions, some of the teachers speak very slow. If the child sits at the last bench and then what will happen, he may not be able to listen teacher properly. And if listening is not good, then there is no good learning. That's why under the sitting plan, this third number should be that select the student and make the student at the proper place where the proper attention can be obtained by the teacher. And this is the third point. Fourth point is that dust management, right? Because children they sharp their pencil, sometimes they tear their pages. So if there is no dustbin, so then what will happen, they will throw their waste papers, their sharpened pencils here and there, and the classroom will be dusty, dirty. That's why dustbin is also very much important. Another thing, and the fourth number or fifth number can be of the management of the whiteboard. If the whiteboard is not of that equal size, it should be there, or it is required, or it is not of that measurement of the requirement, then what will happen, teacher will have to write again and again, and students will not be able to copy them carefully. That's why the good or of the proper size of whiteboard is also one of the factor under the classroom management. And another thing is that classroom management, what happens, children, right, especially in community school, children again ask for going outside. Short toilet, long toilet. So what happens? So many students if together 4 or 5 students go out of the classroom from one class, then what will happen? 2 class, 3rd class, and there are many classes. So what will happen? There is gathering outside the classroom in the field, and then it disturbs the teaching. This way, this to stop or to minimize or to control over this activity too is the under the teaching classroom management, that a teacher should fix
Yeah.
some rules and regulations. Some, for example, a pass card.
Yeah, yeah.
A card should be allowed there.
Yeah, yeah.
In one time, 2 body only, 3 body only may go outside, and teachers should keep on watch also what time they went out and what time they are coming back, because though these things are also under the classroom management. And so many other things are also under classroom management. The main thing is that another is that classroom should not be dark.
Yeah, that is also. Means for
There should be-
management of light.
Yes, proper management of light,
Yeah.
whether it is of electric bulb or from outside sunlight,
Yeah.
no matter. But there should be good management of light also,
Yeah.
because so many students cannot see the letters written by the teacher on the board.
Yeah.
And some words are like A. For example, you can take A. The student who is nearer the blackboard or whiteboard can easily find out clear cut understand that it is A. But the student who is little bit harder than the whiteboard, for him that A can be O.
Yeah.
He can copy O,
O.
because of the confusion.
Yeah.
Because letters are smaller and there is not good proper management of the light also. So because of that, a confusion is created.
Yeah. Sometimes the board is also shine. That is also
Yeah,
problem.
so sometimes light goes on the whiteboard and it gets reflected,
Yeah.
and because of the reflection, two children may be disturbed. So these light and the ventilations, management of the benches, proper number of benches. Sometimes what happens in one bench, 5 students, 6 students sitting.
Yeah, yeah.
There's not,
That is the main
they are
problem.
unable to move to. Then how will they write? Only if teaching activities are to be done, no matter. But if you want that there should be learning also, for learning, this classroom management is very much important. The benches or furniture should be according to the number of the students of the classroom.
Yes, sir.
So we should have pay attention on such very thing issues, and so many other things that teachers can do. One thing more, there should be no physical punishment in the classroom.
Yeah, that is also. Yeah.
There should be no stick at all. And what I clearly say that if any teacher needs or feels the need of any stick, means there is something wrong in the teacher,
Yeah.
or there is something wrong in the classroom management.
Yeah.
Because students are sitting here and there, the number of the benches or furniture is inadequate, means not in quite.
Yeah.
Then what happens? There is pushing and pulling, and then complain come. That students start complaining, sorry, like that. So what happens?
Also may become noisy.
Noisy.
Yeah.
And what will happen? The teachers all the time will be there in management, in managing them also.
Yeah.
Then what will it is in 45 minutes?
Yeah.
If he goes there every day and in 20 or 30 minutes he spends only in managing the classroom, in solving that problem of rise in the classroom,
Yes.
then there will be no teaching activity. That's why proper classroom management is very much important. In community school, in boarding schools, because in some boarding schools, if you take that public schools, what happens? They spend or they invest a lot.
Yeah.
So I find little bit better in boarding schools or English medium.
Good management, sorry.
Good management, classroom
Yes,
management,
yes.
because they take money also, they
Yeah.
take fee also, charge fee also. But in community school, it's like that. So if the problem is of furnitures, or the problem is ventilators, the problem is of light,
Yes, sir.
then that classroom teacher should consult to the principal and the parents.
Yes, sir.
This is.
Yes, sir. And you told that there should be the management of what to say?
Light, classrooms,
okay,
it is
classroom,
ventilators.
seating also, and ventilation.
Yes.
Not only those proper rules.
Rules there should be.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And could you please tell me the important or advantage of classroom management?
Yes, I have already told you that classroom management is quite advantageous. It's
Yeah.
quite beneficial in the on behalf of the teacher and on behalf of the student as well.
Yeah.
Because if there is good classroom management, teaching learning activities can easily or smoothly be applied there, and teaching techniques can easily be applied there. For example, writing and checking the copies and putting some questions to the student, asking answers, giving homeworks. These all activities will be easier.
Yeah.
That's why this is the benefit of the good classroom management on behalf of teacher. And on behalf of the student, if we see from the eye of the student, if there is good classroom management, he will feel relaxed, he will feel relief, he will not be disturbed. At the time of writing, nobody will be there to push him or pull him. So his handwriting can also be nice. He can easily be able to see every word, and he can easily copy there. He will have enough time to ask his some problems, to put his problems before his teacher. So classroom benefit is very much beneficial for the teacher and for the learners. And if classroom management is good, teaching learning activities will run properly, and that will be quite good for everyone, because at last a teacher has to transfer his knowledge, and students will have to receive his knowledge. So this process will continue and will be easier and very nice for them.
Yes, sir. That classroom management we talk, okay. And one thing, the classroom management is not sufficient, okay, for the better learning or the what you say, teaching of the students.
Yes.
Okay, and there also should be the good proper management at home, outside school environment. Because now that was join a question, because it is not related to only the classroom management. Okay, I also kept one question which is out of that classroom management. Okay, because it is also important. Okay, now if the classroom is management and okay, if there is very good environment inside the school, and if there is not that what there is bad environment, there is not proper environment outside school at home, okay, the learning cannot be effective. Okay, and what can be done for the good learning teaching learning activities outside the school, or the what can be done for what to say interrupted the teaching learning activities?
Yes, right. So, this question is quite related with public awareness. Because teaching is for public, for the students, for the people of our country.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So we have our many years of our life we have already spent well. Now the turn is of our youngster, young children who come to the school with great expectations and with great future career, expecting something from the teacher. So, but their dream, the process of learning cannot be completed just by the teaching inside the classroom, because a man is affected not by the teachers, by the public also, outside the school. So, if question is what can be done for an uninterrupted teaching learning activities outside the school. Yes, the school is doing itself, but outside too, lot of things are there to be done for their benefit. So for their betterment. For example, outside the school means a society, shopkeepers, and the passerby, and a home also, family atmosphere. So I have been saying, I've been raising this problem, this issue, that our society too should play very important role here. Because a man is a social animal, he cannot live without society. This way, as soon as the child comes from the outside from the school building, outside too, his learning runs. That is informal learning. Because inside the school he did formal learning, but outside he watches the things, he listens the things, and watching, listening, they are also a skill of learning. So if it is possible, the people of the society, they should be very much positive, and they should understand the value of education. They should try to assist the students. If suppose something wrong is going on with the child outside the school, they should come forward. They should suggest them. They should advise them. Babu, this is not good. Don't do. Walk to the left side of the road. See, the vehicles before you cross the road. These kind of suggestions can also be given by the people of the society.
Yeah.
Nearby houses, there are neighbors, and on the there are so many shopkeepers. They too should understand that they too can play very important role in learning teaching activities. Their simple attempt can do lot of things for the better career of that very child.
Yes, sir.
Because parents cannot go always with the child.
Yeah.
A teacher cannot also run with the child everywhere.
Yeah.
So one who is ready or one who can teach anything is a teacher.
Yeah.
The shopkeeper can also be a teacher. So they should understand their presence, their moral duty,
Yeah.
that they should contribute something for the betterment of the child. So this is the question. This is the one activity which can be done by the outside of the school. I mean shopkeepers and neighbors. But the main role is of parents, family atmosphere. Parents should be more careful regarding these things. What I see, the parents are not careful. They are running. They are running from their real duties. What I see, some of the father and mother say, I'm sending the child to school. He's going to school.
Yeah.
I'm paying money. I have made available the books. Whatever he wants, I'm paying. I'm investing on him.
Yeah.
And what else can I do? Should I learn in place of him? Should I write his answer myself?
Yeah.
These are kinds of questions they raise sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. Well, because learning is a very sensitive activity, and it runs throughout the life. So positive atmosphere, positive environment should be created by the family members at home. For example, in family members, there should be never any kind of quarrel among the family members. There should be not a hard voice, not a loud sound with the students, because everything affects the child. It's very sensitive thing. Family members, I mean father and mother, should always be positive, will always be calm and quiet, and they should motivate the child. And if the child needs their company, they have to pay their company too. Read 2 o'clock or read 8 o'clock, up to 8 o'clock, I will be with you. I will be telling you whatever you need. Okay, my boy, you will do. I know you are my dream. You will do that. This kind of words. Applaud it. This kind of things can be a question, can be a plus point for the motivation of the child. So, and another thing is that at home too, study room, and a quiet, peaceful atmosphere. Related, I said that is the classroom management. I said that ventilation.
Yes, sir.
In the summertime, fan. Because if he feels himself uneasy, and if he feels himself sick, then I don't think he will complete his homework. He will do activities, but there will be no learning. No achievement will be there. But our focus is only what? On activities only. We are not paying attention on the achievements. Going to school, coming to and giving examination, writing, in these all are activities. But activities without achievements are quite useless. I mean to say so. So outside the school, for example, there should be no festival. If you want really, okay, keep your children from as many as festivals, because they are waste of time and waste of management. They bring something wrong also in their mind. Some very important festivals should be celebrated, but unnecessary ceremonies, unnecessary programs, birthday, and keep being awakened at night, sleeping very late, and getting up very late in the morning. These all things affect. So at home, parents should manage these things. Okay, they should they motivate the children. They should bring everything whatever the child needs for study. So this way, if parents play positive role in the family, and they always motivate the student, I think this is the good point for the betterment of the child. This family member can do, and neighbors also can do, and shopkeepers can do. These are the things outside the school.
Thank you so much, sir. We are nearly at the end of our program.
Yes.
Okay, it is time for your message for our audience.
Yes.
Okay, and what message do you want to give to our audience? It means audience means, yeah, it is our topic is classroom management. Okay, and our audience are mainly the people who are concerned with that what classroom.
Mm.
And not only our subject matter is not only the classroom but also the outside, okay, of the school. Okay, our audience are that students, teacher, administrator, okay, and our that other people who play very crucial role in learning activities outside school. Okay, and what message do you want to convey to those people, those that related that what to agencies regarding classroom management?
Yeah, well.
And effective teaching learning activities.
Well, if our audience is any teacher, I would like to suggest him or her that please keep yourself updated.
Yeah.
If there is any problem, we are here to solve it.
Yeah.
Well, and if our teacher is English teacher, what I would like to say that please improve your English.
Yeah.
Huh? And if you feel any problem, we are here.
Yeah.
English is not only a language.
Yeah.
Huh? It's much more than that. Only writing is not English language. Well, so in case of English, if a teacher wants to be a perfect English teacher, his English speaking, his writing, everything should be quite of a standard.
Yeah.
And at least they should introduce to their students that English in a real, what to say that sense and a real test.
Yeah.
And this is just for spoken English. And if teachers who are feeling difficulties in controlling their students, for them that make a kind of planning and make systematic sitting plan benches and make your room airy, classroom I mean, keep your classroom tidy and clean. And you can do yourself no matter, because a teacher should never feel that I am a servant.
Yeah.
A teacher should do something voluntary too. There should be.
Teacher is not only for teaching knowledge.
Yes,
only
yes.
for transferring knowledge.
Yes,
Not-
yes. If it is required that he or she himself should approach there, should open the window, should close the window, should clean the room, and if there is somebody else to do these things, for example, in some schools there are some peons, and the office assistants, and they are kept for doing these works only, so they can use them also. Otherwise, they should do themselves too, if they are teachers. And one thing I would like to suggest them: never get angry, and never feel impatience. We are here. Feel free to contact us. Feel free to consult us. We are here. And I'm also a teacher from government school. I know, although I don't take classes, but I'm a trainer, and I'm a remedial trainer as well, and English speaker, ELT personality from Nelta as well, Nelta Marketu. So I know everything. But I feel that English is still poor in teachers too. This is one very sad question. Because to your teacher, at least you should be able to convey your message properly among the teacher students and for the students. This is one thing. And if you are our audience is any guardian, any public, any person, then guardian, so please. Manage your homely atmosphere positive. Never get angry. Keep your room clean. Try to provide every infrastructure, whether it is pencil, copy, fees, and environment, and let them feel that you are the ideal parents. Your child should feel proud of being your children. So thinking these all things, please control your behavior too. If you are a smoker, please try to avoid the children. And if you are drunker, please do something. At least don't drink before the children. And the same way, if you want that your child should get good marks in study, please go to your child's school and make a regular connection and relationship with the teachers and with the school administration. Reach on time, attend the guardian meetings, and put the questions. In community school, there is, I don't think, any problem, any kind of restrictions for the guardians.
Yeah.
The gate is always open.
Open, yeah.
That's the public, that's the community school. That's a school of the community. Come along with your problems and put those problems before head teachers, before teachers, before MMC, I mean management committees, chief.
Yeah.
So they are all open.
Yeah.
But don't be passive. If you are if you are a guardian, and if there is anyone who is fond of learning English, I said I want to improve my English. I said, how is my English?
Yeah.
Please test myself. I want to get myself certified. Then come with us,
Yeah.
and we'll help you. We'll help you. If any comment is there, please show your response, show your attention, and react on our comment box. We'll try to solve your problems. Okay, thank you for this.
Thank you so much, our Tara sir. Okay, it's our Tara sir said.
Suggested.
Okay, suggested, and I request all that learners who are fond of learning, what to say, English language, who want to share knowledge. Okay, and who has spoken problem, written problem. We know that we Nepali have mainly spoken problem,
Yeah.
due to lack of exposure and environment.
Yes, so we don't have exposure.
And if you want to what to say, develop your spoken, if you want to share your knowledge, okay, come with us. Okay, and we share and we develop collaboratively together. Okay, I have also same condition, and you and we and that talk together, we can what to say, share our knowledge. And here is our experienced English language teacher. Okay, he will guide us. Okay, I am with him. Okay, means he is with us and he will help
Yes,
us.
definitely,
And,
definitely.
and so I request all the learners and teachers and the people that teachers are mainly the learners also. If you want to share knowledge, okay, come with us, contact with us, and we can share our knowledge with other people, so that everybody will be benefited through our knowledge. Okay, that is proud for us for sharing our knowledge. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.